The story goes where growing up, I still remember to the day where I was in grade 4. And up until then, growing up and stuff like that, I was just going through life. I'm a young kid and stuff, going to school every day, having some fun, just, lollygagging along through the world. And I was struggling though. And when I was in grade 4, I was kind of old enough to start asking myself questions about, dear God, I'm struggling in the world, My mom is single, the car doesn't work, she can't find a good job. They keep sending us bills in the mail like they're gonna turn off the electricity and things like that. I'm going, why is this happening to me? Why was I born into this situation? I never got a chance to choose my path. I never got a chance to say, you know what, I wanna be a good start over there. I just got born into a situation, as a lot of young people that I meet get born into. They find themselves in a situation where they didn't ask for that choice. They were just given that. And what I did one day is, there was someone who showed up at my school, and they were a very successful person. And they spoke very encouraging, and they were like really passionate about things. And they were like, wow, I believe in you kids. And me in grade 4, down in the dumps and stuff, not really having a lot of positive role models, not a lot of direction, I'm not gonna say a terrible life, but it wasn't the most advantaged life growing up. I still remember to this day where when I was alone, so no one would think that I was crazy or anything, I put my hands up in the air and I said, dear God, if you help me make it in this world, I promise you that I will help other people and stuff as well. And that's where it all kind of started. That's kind of like where the light switched on, and all of a sudden, I started getting a lot of direction. And I started talking to myself, but it wasn't really talking to myself, it was more talking to Jesus, God, where whenever I try and go and do something or I make a choice, I go, what should we do? And it was kind of like God was talking to me. And I'm sure you guys all have that little voice inside of you and stuff as well, that when you're gonna do something, you ask yourself questions or so. And some of you guys may do the wrong thing, and you still may do that, but I always felt like I had a friend beside me, or that little voice that was Jesus Christ. And whenever I did something or made a choice, I always sought, advice or some type of information or so from that person or that being or that entity. And that really helped me a lot. It gave me a lot of direction. It gave me a lot of purpose. And from an early age, my #1 goal was to strive and get educated. I wanted to become the smartest person in the whole world. That's the goal I set when I was a kid. So from grade 4, I started getting excellent grades all the way up through high school. Started playing the sport of basketball. In the American system, if you're good at a sport, they'll offer you a college scholarship, and I got that. I was like, wow, I get to go to college for free. Now this is a $100,000 education, 4 years, and I went through that system, so I became what I call a very valuable person. And I believe to whom much has been given, much shall be required. I'll repeat that one more time. To whom much has been given, much shall be required. So after achieving all these goals and dreams and living a fantastic life, and then all of a sudden I got out of college, I got a chance to jump on airplanes and travel over the world and sign contracts and make lots of money, and I was having a fantastic life. I was having a very privileged life. I was having a life that if I hadn't sought some direction or got some kind of help, that I wouldn't be living. So I felt like, now it's time for me to start giving back. And through the sport of basketball, that's why I recruit kids, and that gives them direction. A kid may come up to me and say, I have no confidence, I have no friends, I'm not physically fit, I don't know how to show up on time. These are all the little qualities and stuff that I try to instill in people so that they become a better human being. So I'm standing in front of you guys today, and my message, my relationship with Jesus, why I'm here, is to ask you guys, what is your purpose? Think about that. Have you lost your direction? Is there something that you should be doing that you know you're not doing, but you need to be doing, and you know you should be getting up and taking care of that every day? I mean, what gets me out of bed every morning so that I'm up and motivated and ready to influence another person is I've made promises, and I've achieved so much that I feel like I have to give back to society and give back to communities and all that good stuff as well. And just check my notes and stuff here again as well. I believe that the overall message and stuff that I'm trying to give you guys is, don't get caught up with just living your own life. Don't get caught up in just your own world. I mean, a lot of people sometimes think, oh, me, me, me. I know there's a world we live in that, you know, you might try to help someone and they'll smack your hand or they might not appreciate that, but that's not the kind of person that you should be. You should be helping people no matter what the cost may be at some times. I've had a lot of help growing up in my own ways, and if I still need help, I would expect a lot of you people out there, this is a great support group, by the way. I would expect someone to help me if I need direction. And if you need direction, I will step right up and help you. It's called duty of care, in a sense, where, and I'll give you a small example, if I were to see someone who's laying on the ground, maybe suffocating or choking or so, if I know what to do, my duty is to step up and help that person. I'm not the person who would just sit back and go, nah, I don't want to deal with that, you know what I mean? It's, hey, I'll just leave it alone. My duty of care is to step up, and if I have that knowledge, if I have that skill, if I have that training, I'm supposed to engage and help that person. And this is what I do to mostly young people through the sport of basketball. But Jesus Christ has helped me as well, and he will help you guys too. Some of you, and you may know who you are, and I want you to be honest as well, you may need some direction in your life. If you do, I am more than happy to say Jesus Christ is a good start and can give you a lot of good direction in your life and stuff as well, okay? Let me read my quote one more time so you guys can understand that it's not just through the sport of basketball, but it's through communities, and it's what we all strive for as well. I strive to support the social, emotional, and economic growth of all people so that they are able to make informed, responsible choices throughout their lives and make meaningful contributions to the community. I wish you guys all the best. Thank you guys very much for having me, and may God bless you.